Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good time zone. Wherever you are, hope you're having a lovely time. Welcome into today's stream. We're back at Shadow Madness, brand new week. Hope everybody survived the deep freeze here on the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, you probably experienced a really bad freezing this week, and I think we're finally out of it. The weather looks like it's on the up and up. I was just checking the weather actually a moment ago, and it looked like the temperatures are going to balance back out, thankfully. But how is everybody? Hello, Altazin, MacBook, San, welcome in. Hope you all are doing well today. I saw that Altazin, you're going back to bed. Enjoy your nap and your look. We got Stream Raiders running as well, so if you're interested in that, I kind of got a rogue map going, so got some rogues to throw in there, please do. Doing good, how about you? Oh, fine. The temperatures are warming up, they're already double from what they were. They were 8 degrees when I woke up this morning. I woke up about, 7 a.m. Eastern time, and it was 8 degrees outside. It's alright. Ran the heater, everything's warm now. We're approaching 20 degrees now. It's already double the temperature of what it was this morning. That's pretty good. Let's do the streamers. We left off in a sleepy little town. As a matter of fact, their hotel here is called the Sleepy Burrito. So, we left off in the Sleepy Burrito, and we'll get to their story in a moment. For the time being, let's do Stream Raiders. Take a look at our board here. Let's see what we got going. Alright. So, we don't know where they're going to spawn, but this map, with the enemies revealed over time, has a really bad habit of just spawning lots of archers and the poison guys, so I was like, maybe if we have enough rogues, we can just overcome them with sheer speed of numbers. So I have an interesting battle plan set up for you. Got a necromancer. Well, that's fine. That's cool. We'll have a necromancer too. It's whatever you want to do. But yeah, we're getting close to the end. Like 3 fights and we'll have the main fight, and then this next one's a green box. So we got some good battles here. The first 3 battles of the morning are going to be nice. Nifty. Alright. I'm gonna say, oh no, they got bats. Oh, jeez. We do need some archers. I did put archers, right? I did account for the fact that there'd probably be some flyers. So I do need some. We'll have to have a couple archers out. Other than that, though, it looks pretty good. Right, to the team. Yeah, so there's this, to get everybody caught up, where did we leave off? So we got the items we need to go back to the Magi, but on our way back home, we stumbled across this little village that was in trouble, and they have some mean gang is beating them up, so we've decided to stop and help them. How could we not? Their hotel is named the Sleepy Burrito. It's amazing. I love that name for a hotel. And yes, we're on the team of Harv50 and Clement. Probably the most interesting of the 2 teams. This team's the one that always makes me laugh and chuckle because they're like the other group, it's good, but they're like your basic RPG trope. Whereas this group is completely just off the wall. They're very crazy. You got Harv5, who is a somewhat self-aware robot that was a garden robot, actually. Not even a combat robot or anything, just a garden robot. Zero, who was a mage knight, who doesn't have a body anymore. And Clement, who is an ex-gadgeteer, kind of a gunslinger weirdo of the group. And they do not follow any of the tropes from the previous other RPGs that we've played. They're kind of just goofy. And I enjoy them. I like their banter. I think we had some places we had to go clear out first, right? I believe? Because we stayed at the Sleepy Burrito because there wasn't much else to do. I don't even think the shops will talk to us. We've got to get the town cleared of all the bandits first. And there's a rabbit. Can I interact with him? The infamous Kumbaya fire pit. Oh no, it's infamous. Kumbaya. Every town needs one. Do we go to the jail? Can I go to the jail? Yeah, you can. I haven't been in the jail, I don't think. More bandits, probably. Yeah. What do you mugs want? Wow, how dare you ask me that? Oh, not much. Zero here bet me that the ugliest morons in town hung out in here. Oh, but I did. Looks like you won the bet head. Here's a goldie. What are you getting at, Wise? Wise? Been there, done that. I'm Lord of the Wise. I think your humor is wasted here, Clement. All right, you are, Robo. Yeah, let's just crack his skull and move on. That's the spirit. I love Clement. He's completely crazy. He's like my favorite one of the group right now. I like Harv. Harv's actually my favorite character in the game, but Clement's funny to read. Oh, come on. That should hit it. What was the new one that I have that just wastes everything? Nightmare, right? Nightmare. I mean, the robot doesn't even care. He takes, like, no damage anymore. You guys can't have any hit points. No, I was gonna say, I just scored, like, a 400 point damage on you. Oh, there we go. Ah, lovely. I just love Clement's humor. He's so crazy. You know, there's something about this place. Doesn't look lived in, you know? Why, Clement, my boy, I believe you're onto something here. For a jail, it seems awfully vacant. Nature abhors a vacuum. Far be it for us to upset Mother Nature. Never disappoint a lady, that's my motto. I propose that we fill this place properly. Smashing idea, old man. Why, it just so happens that there's a number of criminals in town. Clement's crazy. Still on Shadow Meds? Indeed. Hello, Hysteric. How you doing? Glad to see that you've made it home. I take it you've been resting. I hope that in between you're getting back into your swing of things and work, you've been resting. Now, if you all like the retro content here and you want more retro content, go and check out Hysteric. They'll be back to streaming soon enough. They're on a little bit of a respite because of traveling clear across the world. Hopefully your trip was enjoyable and went well for you. Yes, the Shadow Madness. It takes me forever, Hysteric. It takes me forever to get through an RPG because I like to voice all the characters and read all the dialogue. It's never a fast affair with us, and that's fine. I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, I could do without another Wild Arms 3 length game for a little while. I'm going to avoid a multi-disc adventure for a bit. That's alright. I'm still in insomnia and jet lag. Oh, I've done it. I've done it quite a few times. Hysteric, it's never easy. It's one of those things you just can't get used to. Go clear across the world, come back home. Yeah, it's just going to happen. It's just how it is. Well, take it easy. Hopefully you can rest. I look forward to seeing you streaming again next week. I've missed your streams. It's kind of like in the morning. I don't have anything to do. I just cruise through Twitch pages and try to find something to look at. Some retro games or something. Nobody's rooms are quite like yours. I can't engage in the same conversations. Must be our lucky day. Let's get to work. Let's. Love Clement. He's so nuts. Yeah, if anybody missed it, again, Harv 5 is a robot, so you'll hear me voicing a robot for Harv 5. They're a farmhand robot. And slowly becoming self-aware, I believe. Zero is a mage knight of... He's ancient. Lost his body a millennia ago, basically. But he's a headless mage, basically. And Clement is a gadgeteer, which... They're kind of like omnipotent beings on the planet, but they choose to live like us. And he's a rogue. He actually left their society, and you can kind of see why, because he's crazy. At least he's a good guy. I wouldn't want to fight him as a bad guy. one of my favorite parts of the story is this part of the story when the three of them are forced to work together because they're like the others have some symmetry, and Harv 5 is like I guess you'd call him the straight man in the story for the other two when he's with them, because he's like Data in Star Trek, basically fulfilling that same role. But when he's here in this group, he's actually the balance. Like he's the, what would you call it, the level-headed one. Oh look, more criminals. Yes, and the graphics are horrible in this game, but I don't care. I play it for the story and the dialogue. The game's incredibly easy. Hysteric, you'd love playing this game because it's really story-centric. It's not very difficult, and it's like, not to say you don't play difficult games, but it's easygoing on streaming. You don't have to really pay attention too much. You could stop for a long period, talk to people, and not go down into combat. It's forgiving. It's a good game to stream. You can even see, like, I'm not taking any damage. Overall, just a pretty easy game. Alright, you all have a lot of hit points. I should probably start taking you a little bit more serious. Boom! Did I get you? No? Oh, he's stuck. Okay, that's fine. That's it. Eat nightmare. Don't make him come up there and hit you in the head with the gun. Oh. Did you see they put Grandia on the PS4? Did they? Wait, the original? Is it not touched? Tell me, did they put the full version of Grandia? Or is it like a altered version? I mean, it would be nice if I could get the speed up. Did they put the little options on? No, I hadn't seen they put it on PS4. That's exciting. It was already on the Switch. Yeah, I don't use the Switch very often. I'd definitely play this if it had come out in Japan. It's just a PS1 classic, I think. You know, good question, Hysteric. I don't know if this came out anywhere other than Europe. It was packaged with Jade Cocoon, and I know it's a European group. I don't think they released it anywhere else. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if this... I guess it didn't. It probably didn't come out overseas. Oh, that's a shame. I'd love to see... It is on Steam. I mean, if you wanted to just... It's not very expensive either. I got it for like $5. And I have to say the Steam version is faithful to the original. They didn't change anything. Yeah, this is, it is as literal a port as you can get. They kept everything, even like some of the bugs and glitches. I don't think they altered anything. The only thing that I noticed that they changed from the PlayStation 1 is that in the most frustrating maze of the game, they toned down the aggro rate. I guarantee you they did. Because I know for a fact that the aggro rate in this was far worse. You have Jade Cocoon? Oh, lucky. I don't have my copy of Jade Cocoon anymore, and I want to play it. Jade Cocoon's amazing. Never played it, though, except to see if it works. Yeah, it's like a really interesting Pokemon game. It's Pokemon-esque, I guess. Oh, it is. Got a cool story. I always liked that game. You know, the whole reason, way back, when Shadow Madness came out, and some of you have already heard this, but when Shadow Madness first came out, that was why I bought it. I bought it for the sole reason to have Jade Cocoon demo disc. That was the big thing I wanted. I wanted the Jade Cocoon demo disc. I was more excited about Jade Cocoon. I found this game on accident, basically. I didn't know a thing about Shadow Madness when it launched. I was just interested to see the other game, the other Pokemon game. Because at the time, you know, PlayStation didn't have any real solid, like, Monster Hunter games? Monster Collection games, I guess you call it? And I think that was Crave's, like, bread and butter at the time. That was the game that did the best for them. On the PS1 lineup, anyway. Like I said, this game, I think, was just a way of advertising that they had the other game. I wonder if I should heal before the boss fight, or is the boss fight just going to be a joke? Ooh, the human characters do not like that spell. They take a lot of damage from it. Ah, crit. Oh, you had to miss. There we go. Harv's capped out. Doesn't get XP anymore. Isn't that sad? I don't care. I'm gonna go back and get mana. That way I don't know if the boss fight's hard. I don't think it is. It's just an optional boss. How hard could it be? I said that in Wild Arms, though, and always lost. We shall sleep and get mana. Don't need hit points. Nobody took any damage, really. Yeah, oh, poor Harv. Yeah, Harv's capped out. That's as much as you get in health in this game, 999. The enemies don't do a lot. I wouldn't have paid for them to have like Final Fantasy levels of hit points. Cronklin Manor. Oh, that's a big place. Playing Yakuza 1 at the moment. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen Yakuza 1 in an age. I mean, I see everybody playing the newest. Like the last two, I see a lot on Twitch. I don't see the first one very often. Need a drink. Can you believe this place? Oh, the rest of the town's about to fall apart. There's a place like this. Oh, some things never change. Great riches in the hands of the few. Alert, somebody approaches. More riches for the mayor's coffers. I beg your pardon, what did you say? Surely you're here to bring the mayor his cut of the week's activities. Oh, you're wrong, buddy. We're here to shut this operation down. Oh dear, do-gooders. This won't set well with the mistress. Or the mayor, for that matter. Oh, boo-hoo. Why don't you get his honor himself and put him here? Got a bone to pick with him. I certainly will not. Allow me to point out that I have a very big gun. Keep you gentlemen waiting another second. Clement. Love Clement. I just pictured him patting his gun too. Shocked he hasn't shot the whole place up. This should be interesting. I wonder how many guards he'll bring back. Want to make a bet on it? Your infatuation with gambling is bad enough, or be it for me to encourage such behavior. Ah, you're such an old woman sometimes. Gentlemen, allow me to present His Honor the Magnificent, most splendid, stashing, handsome, and incredibly cunning, the one, the only, Mayor Tort Pudgeons. Pudgeons. Greetings and salutations, citizens. My manservant tells me that matters of import to discuss. Oh, get real, buddy. But, there is no way this charmed, well-stuffed, fruity goofball's the mayor of Toomey Town. But, sir, now, take Pudgy, or whatever his name is, back to the kitchen and get me the real mare. Step to it before I get cross. I need a moment. Clement's dialogue just gets me. It cracks me. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Gosh, I like reading. Welcome into a game that looks like mud but has a great story. If you can't tell already, it has amazing dialogue and a very interesting story. Oh, and the characters are extremely lovable. Harv is definitely my favorite. I mean, out of the two, I really like Harv 5, but Clement it's just something to read his dialogue. Sir, this is the real mare. You don't say. Are you quite done assaulting my character? Oh, no, I barely started. What's the story here, Porky? Why has Doobie Town become a bandit town? Simplicity itself, my good man. Money, lots of money. Riches beyond imagination. You are a repellent mongrel, I must say. Your kind has fed off the land and its people for far too long. Yes, what of it? Way of things. Now, question for you. What do you think you freaks are going to do about it? Buddy, you're about to find out. Just remember, you asked for it. What? You're going to shoot me? An unarmed man in his own home? How utterly heroic. Oh, geez, if they think they're heroes, they are talking to the wrong group of individuals. I'm teleworking today and I wanted to stop by and say hi. Enjoy the lurk. Have a good day, Joe. Hopefully your work goes by smooth and quickly. Yeah, hopefully you have a nice, fast day of work. But thank you for joining us. Yeah, if they think Clement's a hero, he is sorely mistaken. I don't think even Clement thinks himself a hero at all. I think in his eyes, he's an anti-hero. I guess, yeah, he probably feels he's an anti-hero. Just wait, buddy. When we're done, you'll wish I had shot you. Oh, but of course, it yearling is ready. So great is my right that I'll allow you to leave without calling my allies. My powerful allies. Oh, laugh while you can, buddy. The last one's mine, though. Remember that. Run along before I change my mind. I don't think he understands why we're here. Come along, lads. We'll deal with this creature soon enough. I guess we can't fight him just yet. Aw, oh, come on. I wanted to duke him out. We have to find all the other people, probably. Aw, oh, come on. I wanted to let Clement at him. Who else is left? There can't be that much left. Oh? There's a person there we'll talk to as soon as Stream Raiders runs. What music for Stream Raiders? Oh no, we didn't get much. Ooh, this could be bad. Well, what could I do to stop them? That thing does curse slow, though. Debuffs the enemy's defense and healing. I guess we'll try and throw curse down because I don't think anything else is going to help, so I'll try to curse that initial group that we're probably going to go after and see if that works. There's nothing else I can do. We're too small a group. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Oh, that's a shame. Nobody's playing Stream Raiders today, I guess. We tried. Normally I do a lot better on Stream Raiders. Anybody in chat, please play Stream Raiders. I like playing this game. I think we get a lot more people. Alright, try again. I guess I should have paid more attention to it. Oh, I really had a good idea with that. Fine, I'll put an Orc Slayer in just so we can get by it. I wanted to do the bottom row here too. I thought that would be a good idea. Drag the enemies from the top to us into this little narrow corridor. Archers, support. And I guess that people need to place. You could have like that. That should be good. Yeah. Hopefully I don't lose again. I still have tokens. Yeah, it was most unusual. Normally we have a lot of people who play the Stream Raiders in the morning. I don't know. Nobody's awake yet. Maybe it's the fact that it was so cold out. Nobody wanted to get on this morning. That's fine. Let's try that again. And continue with the story. So, you're the three heroes I've been hearing about. The ones dropping my boys like flies. Uh-oh. Is this the leader of their group? The same. If you're smart, you'll give up now. I don't normally make a habit of fighting women, but I will if you force my hand. Well, aren't you the pair of roughnecks? I'll tell you what, boys. Let's drop all of this enemy talk. What are you getting at? This is a real profitable operation here. I could use some good enforcers. Guys like you could make a killing in more ways than one. Are you mad, woman? We aim to stop you, not join you. What about you, short, wooden, and handsome? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You haven't said a word. You want to join up with me? Negative. You prey on the weak and the defenseless. You consort with the enemy, and you must be stopped. Oh, pooh, I'd at least have hoped for one. All right, lady, the talking time's over. You're coming along peacefully, or what? You three pigs will try to impress me with your toys? Please. I didn't get this job by being a helpless wench. You want to fight? Come and get it. Oh, have it your way, sister. If you want to dance, we'll dance. Hello, Zymar. How you doing? Hey, there's one of our Stream Raiders. Yeah, we're losing in Stream Raiders. Help, please. if you can, we keep losing Stream Raiders. I'm gonna let them take the first hit. Nah, nothing. Oh, really? You were supposed to be extremely impressive to us. I don't think they are going to be that impressive. Unless they have two. Yeah. That was a lot of talk for somebody who went down in like 3 hits. Your thugs are stronger. Nice dancing, sister. Too bad we danced better. Enjoy it while you can. Madame, we must know, where's the treasure you've taken from these people? At least, let your last actions have meaning. What? And make it easy for you. Never. Wow, villain to the end. What good will riches do you in death? Okay, won't do it for you, though. Huh? I'll do it for future thieves. Someone's got to keep clowns like you busy. Wow, this person's a charmer. Sooner or later, someone like me will come for that money. And someone like you won't be here to help. Well, it's a start. Where is it? The mayor's house. It's there. Thank you. Rest in peace. That was a little cold, wasn't it, Aunt Fine? I don't think so. She had no remorse. She expected none. I honored that request. Right. Let's go get the treasure before more of the mayor's people show up to scoot off with it. I didn't even get a good reward. See, that's what it is, Zymar. We needed gnomes. We just didn't have enough gnomes. There wasn't enough gnomes. I do 3D models on pre-rendered backgrounds. Oh, like this game, yeah. I don't, the graphics, they didn't. Even when this game launched on the PS1, Hysteric, it wasn't anything special. They'd already way surpassed the graphic output. This game wasn't that expensive, though. I think it was only like $20, maybe, if that. I mean, in like today's money, like $20. I don't, back then, I think it might have been $15 or something. I like that they added blah when they passed out. Yeah. Oh, the dialogue in this game is priceless. The whole reason to play this game is to read the story and learn the characters. Some of it's just straight up goofy. Oh dear, it's you again. Please, please don't shoot me. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, this old chubby ad. You mean Mayor Pudgeons? The same. We have a matter to discuss with him. What's the meaning of all this? In a nutshell, the Velvet Tongue is gone. Oliver Gang, too. Lord Order's back in town. Oh, and this is the best part. Your number's up, Butterball. Time to face the music. You can't be serious. This is a jest, yes? A jolly little jest at the mayor's expense? Hardly. You're a corpulent, vile, excuseful man. It is the new way of things. You can't do this. I'm still mayor of this town. Get out. Get it straight, Lordo. You've been impeached. It's over. No! Is he gonna try and run? No, he just falls over. Is he dead? No, he's still alive. Must have fainted. Drat. Well, can't get everything we wished for, can we? Not as often as we like, no. Well, he's not going anywhere for a while. Let's find the treasure and give it back to the people. So long, suckers! Oh, four. That's far enough, Mayor. Or should I say, ex-Mayor. I have a fine cell waiting for you. No, this isn't how it's supposed to end. Wrong again, Tubbs. Looks like gel to you. Come along, or I'll thresh the daylights out of you. This isn't over. You'll see. Where were we? Getting the treasure for the villagers. Ah, right. Let's get to it. Lovely. We're helping it. Speaking of which, back to it I go. I'll do my very gnome best. Gnome best is the best. Zymar, have a good day at work. Hopefully it's not too much for you and you can get home quickly. Be safe. Thank you for joining us. We looked at the Stream Raider battle plan, right? Yeah. Yes, please, if you have Stream Raiders, place them. I like playing that game. And I like to win. if I can. Maybe it was just my last battle plan was bad. I did want a lot of rogues. Alright. Now I gotta find that treasure. Oh, there's probably... Oh, besides treasure for the people, there's probably a lot of loot here for the characters. I would think. Maybe? Oh, those are doors. Can I go up the stairs? Yes. The obvious choice would be to go straight back. So, of course, I'm going to go up here and look around. Do we have to search this one? Affirmative. I knew he'd say that. He always says that. It's in his lot in life, my dear boy. Search more, talk less. Yeah. Gotta find the treasure. It's a book. Gone with the Storm, Part 2. When we last imagined our heroine, she was perched on the brink of a cliff. Oh, wait, we read that. I could have swore we read this. Somewhere else. Alright. No treasure under the bed. That's where villains keep all their treasure. No. Okay. No townspeople treasures. Nothing for us here then. Nope. That's fine. There's another place on the other side. Oh, wait. Paintings do anything? Assassinated by a rogue tattoo artist. Ooh. That velvet person had a painting of themselves made. Wow, they were pretty vain. Oh, right. The beauty room. Considerable trove of treasure, to be sure. The villagers will be pleased. Their wealth is secure. Yay! Matador helm. I'm sure they won't miss the Matador helm. Can I keep that? I think that's their treasure anyway. Matador. Better for him. Here you go. Zero can have it. I think it's appropriate for them to have the special helmet. We'll give them the special helmet. What's at the back then? I would have thought the treasure had been straight back. Too obvious. I wonder if His Fatness ever read any of these books. I wonder if the man knew how to read. Considering the residue of dust on some of these books, I'd say the answer to both questions is no. Pathetic. I was gonna look for books. Do they all do that? No. I was gonna look for books. There is a hidden room. Well, what do we have here? Looks like the mayor had a little extra set aside. Some of this stuff is definitely not local. This is from Oakham. I think it is fair to say this stuff is ours if we want it. We're not stealing them. That's good. Oh, that was a lot of coal. They can have all the other stuff. Who do we talk to tell them that the town's freed? I do believe, sir, you're released at this place, right? Oh, the armor shop will talk to me now, right? I think. Yeah, I think there was a store. After we have the people freed up. Yeah, right there in the blue coat. I think they'll talk to us. The battle. Is it over? Did you win? Yes, to both questions. The gang has been broken. Their leader is dead. The town is yours once more. There's a pretty nice pile of loot in the mayor's place, too. All yours. Three cheers for the heroes of Tobytown. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. You may not have heard, but there's a bounty on the gang. It's yours. You earned it. 2,000 gold pieces. I will take that. Don't spend it all in one place. We owe you a lot more than that. Know that you'll always be welcomed here. Well, you know how it goes all in a day's work. This money, we shouldn't keep it. These people need to rebuild. What do you think, boys? Clement's fairly greedy, but he's also crazy enough to give all the money back, too. So I'm going to say give it back. We expected such an act. Still, such altars must be rewarded. Please accept these gifts. Well, you drive a hard bargain, old-timer, but we'll take them. Much better. Oh, yeah. I was kind of hoping that something like that would happen. I was like, I don't really need gold at this level of the game, but armor? Yes, please. Thank you for your kindness. I need a nap. The guy just going off to sleep. Back to normal. It was worth the pit stop. We just got a full suit of cool armor. Okay, well, for him, it's not going to replace the cool armor we found earlier, but it might be good for one of the other team members. I was thinking it would be an upgrade for one of the others, 75. Oh, I didn't look at the armor for Hard 5. Okay, not for him. That's fine. I still wanted the armor. Armor's still the better deal, honestly. Will she talk to us? She wouldn't talk to us before. No, I want to talk to her? Yeah. Grand reopening cell. Told you we'd get your stuff back. That you did. You're a prince, you are. Yeah. Princes need rewards for good deeds. Oh, and I got a ring, too, just for talking to her. Cool. Clement got a kiss. Now it's all going to go to his head, though. Oh, well, he's got a girlfriend now. Yes, I do. I'm trying to get through the dialogue so I can actually buy stuff. There we go. Skirmish armor. Battle armor is very expensive. What is that? 85. Ow. I thought the Matador stuff was good. Skirmish helm. 80 defense. Let me check. There it is. Oh yeah, because he's only got skirmish armor. Can he wear it? What is your armor? Because the defender armor also gives you agility, and you barely have agility, so I kind of don't want to get rid of it. The gauntlets are 85, the helmet's 90. Defender gauntlets are 85, though. Oh, it's the same. That won't help. No, I guess that's as good as it's going to get for us. I don't want to spend the money. We'll be in the main town soon. Who? You have 2 rings. You can't wear rings. You can only wear amulets, and you've already got one. Okay, that's fine. Do, do, Guess we should sleep at the Sleepy Burrito one last time. Yeah. 100 gold for a room? Sure. We can do that. We are refreshed through the power of sleep. Save. We'll take our quick break here. I'm gonna go refresh my coffee. Good. Now we're done with the side quest. The main story continues. All right. I will be back in a few moments. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Go get a snack, stretch, and do all those important human things. I will be back in a few minutes. Pat's arrived just as I got back. Thank you, Sam, for the emote cheers. Hopefully everybody took a good break. Let's see. Where am I at now? So we're going to be leaving this town. I guess we're off to the next place. I think. Just returning to the Magi? There might be another side town. I have to look. I think it's just returning to the main town. How much time? 5 minutes on streamers. Probably make it to the next town. I don't believe we need anything else yet. Saved. I've healed. Off we go. We did our good deed. It'd be fun to get the whole team back together too. Are they not here? Yeah. Nope, that's not it. I thought that was the exit. Which side is the exit? It must be the other part of town. I thought it was just straight down. I could have sworn it was straight down. Ah, there it is. The exits are not well locked. Right. So I think the next town is this way. New Gubra. Yeah, I think that's it. Or is that the stopover? I can't remember. No, that's the next town. On our way to meet up with the Wind Walkers. It will take us hopefully back to the Magi. Finish up that part of this chapter. Ooh, what happened here? There's aggro here. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh no, this town fell to the madness, I suppose. Can we not help them? It's strangely vacant. This is a vacant town. I have to avoid aggro here. First door. Green Canteen. Oh, good evening to you boys. Bevel, you old scoundrel. It's good to see you. Sure, I don't know ye. Huh, Bevel, it's me, Clement. I drink all the time. Oh, is that so? Well, you're a friend of mine. Anyone who drinks the demon liquor is a fool to the Bevel of the Green. You are a bartender, are you not? No, I'm a defender of the virtue, paragon of justice. No liquor will flow from these taps again, so swears Bevel the Green. Good day to you. He said that menacingly? What happened to this town, and who is this Bevel the Green? Alright, he doesn't want anything to do with us. I have a feeling this town has succumbed to the madness. Aw, come on, I dodged that. I gotta fight weird creatures. Really like it if I could just turn off the random fights. I mean, at least the random battles in this are easy. Oh no, I can only hurt him with magic. You need to be the focus of our attacks. Goodbye. I mean, it wasn't like they were doing too much damage to us, but just annoying. Takes a long time. No more XP, and I don't even need the XP anymore, so the random fights are just annoying. That's all they are. Team's mostly capped out. Pokey. Oh boy, a bunch of nuts in a cage. Or could be the townspeople. Don't be so sure. Things here are not what they seem. Oh no, trust me on this one, Robo. These jokers have trouble walking. You know these villains. Oh, I know them all right, you ask me. This cell's too good for them. What do you suggest we do with them, then? You know, I've always wanted to tar and feather. Hey, now, you aren't serious, are you, Clement? Tar and feather? Oh, no. All right, funny man, quit messing around. Let's out of here. I don't know. You might go on a crime spree or something. I think that something just happened. Oh, what'd you go and do that for? Jeez. Oh, jeez. Clement, come on, keeping us in here with him is torture. Sorry, I got scared. Oh no. Oh no. Stream Raiders is ready. Let me run that. Oh jeez. So many bad guys. Alright, the epic should be alright. Got armor over here. A lot of armor. Hopefully they go up that way. I think the side with the epic's fine. They have to contend with a lot of epics themselves on this side, so try to keep the armor going as long as I can. And the blobs over there. Yep, I was afraid of that big pile of archers. They didn't come down as far as I thought, but we did a lot better that round. There we go. Green. We want the token box. Let's get the token box. Yeah, thank you, sir. Applaud. They've got archers spread across their whole line. The whole line. Oh, there's the confetti cannon, of course. Thank you, Zymor. And the scorpions are up front too, right? I think I'm going to play boost. I will boost our... Let's see, we deployed over here once before and it worked out towards the center line so that we could get around the river. I think that'll work. Yeah, deploy mostly in there. On that center line. Rogues off to the flank. Armor. Archers. Banners. At least a healer up front and a healer towards that side there. There. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I think that's... that'll work. I do believe that man wasn't able to make it to the restroom, so guess they did get their torture after all, right? I think that's punishment enough. I think we can let him out. We need to find out why the town is like it is anyway. Well, should we leave them or... Yeah, we'll let them go. But they are criminals. The only crime going on here is that smell. Indeed. These guys are my friends. I was just ratting their cage, so to speak. Funny. Very funny. Now let us out before we pass out. Fine, fine. Keep your shorts on. Where's the key? Check the desk. I have the cell key. Looky here, boys. Freedom in a little brass key. We shan't hurry this up. The natives are getting restless. Right. Gotta find out what happened to this town, though. Tell me, where are all the people? There you go. Don't say I never did anything for you. Now you can leave. Now, But those guys in the clink, they're harmless. Mostly harmless. My nose is still suffering. We should move on. The mystery can be solved later. Right. We need to find out who, though. I'm curious, if nothing else. It's like a steam... Yeah, geothermal piston-driven energy converter. I was just going to say that's some sort of steam engine. A thermal one. Thermal steam. Geosteam. The merchant? Hey, you look opened. That looks like a modern store, too. Welcome to Guberth Mercantile. How can I help you? Hey, Flynn, can you tell me what's going on? What's going on? The Grand Zinger of Sales, that's what's going on. Oh no. Custom-made monkey trousers, direct from Minham Monkey Wear. You won't believe these prices. Yep, he's going. Direct from the Dantia, we've got a Pappy Kip 4-in-1 Fagelnut cracker. It's the last one in the store. A bargain at any price. Here for 10 million wooden nickels. 10 million wooden nickels? Oh, I get it. You think I'm marking up the prices, don't you? I think you're ding-dong. That's what I think. Insulting my integrity, eh, Shorty? Now, see here, let's settle down. We shall meet on the field of honor, a duel to the death. Bring your kitten, you rogue. Kitten? Don't ask. Why would I want to bring a kitten to a fight? Why? To fight to the duel, of course. I warned you. True gentlemen duel with kittens. Only rogues use swords. It's ghastly. Let's get out of here. Go, flee, coward! Yellow belly! That gentleman has lost his marbles. Yeah. I think we can safely say this town was touched by the madness. It's not good, though. It means it made it all the madness made it all the way north. Oh, wait. Are you saying... Maybe? What's this? Magic battle gloves. Well, he can't wear them, but I bet you they're for... Guess I'll do those. Clement, oh, thank the gods. Are you naughty too? Heavens, no. My poor husband is, though. I'm sorry to hear that. As long as I do what he asks, he treats me well. His requests are getting odd, though. I mean, trousers for monkeys. Who would dress such a creature? Oh, indeed. It all started the other day. I got home from the workshop, and he demanded I make boffle soup. He hates boffle soup. Can't say I blame him. The stuff tastes like roof tar. Well, that was the least of it. Now, he's got me working all the time. Only sensible thing he's asked for is regulator. Regulator, huh? Of course, he's forgot all about that now. Keeps screaming for those monkey pants. The regulator could come in handy. Can I have it? Surely, it's no good to me here. Do me a favor, though. Name it. Please don't buy anything for my husband. It'll only encourage him. We will not patronize his store, madam. You have our word. Thank you. Here's your regulator. What do we need that for? I guess, at the town. Start the power up? Solve the mystery, perhaps. Alright, don't buy anything. It'll just encourage the man. Don't want to do that. Can we avoid it? Please, please, please. Yes. Good. I don't like that with a random. There's a shiny back there. shiny in a minute. Levy's place. Do believe, though, the shadow madness has touched this town. Again, in the story, it tells you that it progressed pretty far because it wasn't up here at first. Whoa, you guys scared me there. Please accept our apologies. Oh, sure. You know, I've never met a talking robot. I've never met someone named Levy, either. First time for everything, huh? All right, you jokers, take it easy. Sense of humor helps lighten the bad situation, you know? Certainly. Clement's just a little tense. Don't we all? In the last week, I've lost my job, been put in jail, and nearly starved to death. I think I know tense real well. Speaking of jail, what did you do anyway? Get this. My own wife put me in there. No. Yes. The nutball said I was a traitor, and they chucked me into that cell. Well, we're doing our best to get to the bottom of this. You know, be cool out there, guys. Alright. So, the madness struck what, last week? But the guy who brings the madness, how come he normally has like a servant or somebody who's drawing the madness to the town, so I'm sure we can find it, because the town's relatively intact. No, not these guys. I don't even think I've got any good magic for them. Really? Let me try the king. He's water magic. Other ones will be here all day, because that one, 2 of them are immune to physical attacks, I think. Splash. Nope. That didn't even do anything to that other robot back there. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to avoid these guys as much as possible. Just an annoying fight. Oh, come on. Give me something that'll just destroy them all real quick. I don't have time for this. Ice cream? Doubtful. Robots, right? They don't... Oh, no, they took damage from it. Okay, never mind. At least something works as an AoE. Come on, hit me. That one, because he takes too long with the animations. Oh, I can't stand random battles. I love this game, but any RPG, the random fighting systems just get me. I just want to do the story when we left alone. If they ever wipe out random encounters in RPGs, I would not shed a tear. It's just the most annoying game system ever. Let me dodge the enemies permanently, because I don't feel like dealing with them. It's a waste of time. Have I ever played Sodakin? Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. I love it. 1 and 2. I've never played the others. Most of the rest of the series? No, I haven't. I own 1 and 2. Right, and that's one of the reasons I like Sodakin. Sodakin? However you say it, I've always said it's Sodakin. But yeah, I like that game. I really like the fact that you build your own town up in it. That's probably my favorite aspect of that game, is collecting the people. I just like running around collecting people and watching as your little castle grows. And you get your very own town. Hello Neo, how you doing? Welcome in. Shadowlight, thank you for the lurk. Sudi-Koden? Definitely not going to remember to say it that way. But thank you for saying it the correct way. For trying. Too many years spent saying it the wrong way now. It's going to be stuck in my head forever the other way. I do like it, though. Yeah, it's a good game. Battle. Don't mind me pillaging your chests. Yeah, I like the fact that that game, the battles take all of 10 seconds. Oh! Yeah, I want that. I'll keep the Matador stuff. It might be useful for one of my other characters. Yeah, I just, when I see it, I go, Sodakin. Sweet. Jeez, I gotta say that a fair amount of times. Sodikoden. I do like it, though. It's a good game. I want to play it at some point, because I've got it on my playlist. It can be relatively short. There's a way to play it pretty short. I've kind of postponed it for a while. After I did Wild Arms 2, I just didn't want to do it like a mainline RPG for a while. This one I knew is fairly short. And yeah, it still has random battles, but the game's so easy, there's like no frustration in playing it. I'm just doing this because I like the storyline so much. 2 is much longer, yeah. Before I embark, since we finished up Wild Arms, and Wild Arms 1, 2, and 3 combined took me well over a year to stream. I was just like, you know what, before I do the Sodakin 1 and 2, I'm going to have to wait on those. And 3 I've never played. I've never played the others in the series. I've only ever played 1 and 2. Too much time used to English's nonsense letter pronunciations, right? Yes, indeed. And just not taking the time to look up how it's pronounced correctly. I didn't play 3. Oh, so you've never played 3 either. If I do a series run, I'd probably do up to 3. And you own it. Oh. That means we get to see it streamed then, right? Hint, hint, wink, wink. We could see it streamed. I know you've played Sodakin already, right? I think you did the first one. But you did play 4 and 5. Yeah, I think you played those off stream, right? Because I remember seeing pictures of them, I think, in the Discord. I wouldn't stream 3. It's too special. Do you have any information on this town? Or are you oh no, Carol might be crazy. Hey, Carol. Oh man, I gotta change my pants. Thanks a heap, guys. Oh no, this is the other guy we let out of the cage, right? Sorry about that, old man. You're lucky we aren't the enemy, buddy. But yeah, I forgot. We already talked to this guy. I need to find out about the... Alright, so he hit... Oh, that's why he was put in there. He hit this guy in the head. I'm only skipping this because we've already heard part of this story. I'm not too worried about that. This isn't important. That was just some side stuff. I need to find out what happened to this town. I've been there. There's a place further up on the hill. Got the item from the other. Can you go this way? Ah, that sounds more like it. An ominous abode. And the music has changed. What's this junk? Isn't that the Gadgeteer music? That's the Gadgeteer music. One of the songs for it. Portuguese mostly matches the pronunciation of the Romanized Japanese. We've only got 1, 2, 4, and 5 in the UK. Where did they... Why 3? Why was 3 skipped? And Sodakin Tactics. I'm sorry, Bat Milk. Oh, geez. Neo, some of the junk items in this game are just jokes. to tick me off. Yeah. It's kind of weird. Hey, I got an idea. We'll release all the games except for the one in the middle, 3 in a country. I was devastated, not gonna lie. I can imagine. That's really strange. You know what, though? I can't say that's really strange when you think about Front Mission. And for the longest time, the only one released in the US was 3. They just skipped them all. They released 3 and 4. That was it. 3 and 4 official released in... I think eventually they came around to the version of 5. But yeah, 3 and 4. That was it for the longest time. I'm glad to see that they're finally remaking 1 and 2 and bringing them back. But I was playing it in real time, so I was very hyped about 3. Right, so you were beating them as they were coming out. 3 would have been the next in line. You would have been like, yeah, they're going to make a 3 and releases worldwide, except for the UK. Great. It got good reviews, was set to come out, and it was canceled. That was so sad. Boy, that's really reminiscent of me and Zelda. Do you know that's why I own a Wii U? When they announced that a Zelda was coming out, that was like Skyrim. This is way, way back when the Zelda game was going to come out, the new one. I think over a year before they even released it at all. They had said, oh, it's going to come to the Wii U. So what did I do? I got really excited and I said, finally, I have a reason to own the Wii U. I would like to play a Zelda that's like Skyrim. And the trailer looked amazing. So I'm like, I'm going to go and get a Wii U. And I did. And I took part of my paycheck, and I remember I was working at a different warehouse at the time, and I took part of my paycheck. I think it was a good chunk of my paycheck. And I went and picked up a brand new Wii U just so I could play Zelda. And then what did they do? They canceled it. Nope, not coming to the Wii U. We're going to save it for our next system. Oh, boy, was I hot. I was livid because there was nothing else on the Wii U that I wanted. So my Wii U ended up sitting on my shelf collecting dust for the next 2 years. And then I started playing some old retro titles on it with my friends. But basically, I just gave it to one of my housemates and told him to use it. I still have it. It's basically a brick at this point. Teenage youth me emailed Konami Europe and asked why it couldn't be released. Well, brave you. You had every right to. It's already in English, so why can't you just release it? They actually replied and said they would have to localize it for other European countries. And they had no intention of doing so at the time. That doesn't seem to make any sense. Like, is the localization really that important? That they couldn't have just picked a broad language? If they've already had it in English, I don't get that. I really don't. I mean, most European countries speak a form of English. It's sad. Here in our country, we speak like one language. You go overseas and like everybody knows our language, their own language, and probably at least 2 others. Or at least understand 2 more. It's not like here, where if you can't release it in English, nobody's going to buy it. SMT was also a mess in the US. Yeah, Megami Tensei games skipped, with just 3 released. Oh boy, then that had a Front Mission 3, basically the same thing, except for the spin-off series, Persona, which had all of the first games since the start. Which makes sense, because see, I didn't know much about that series until you told me about it. And until you started informing me about that game, I didn't know. I knew about Persona, of course. I've heard about that, but I guess because it's PAL and they didn't want to translate it into the other languages, but there's a lot of games that just didn't have it, the translations. Apparently, Suikoden 1 never had a German translation. It's getting one for the HD remaster. I didn't know that. I had no idea that it wasn't like, it's just I guess I just assumed, German's a fairly big language. I would have assumed it had made it there and that, but did they not get it at all then? I guess they didn't. You can play it on the iPhone in official English now. Strange. Not 3. Shin 3. Shin Megami Tensei are the games after all of the original Megami Tensei games. My goodness, I lose track of the games, Neo, forgive me. I know it's a fairly large series that goes over, like you said, into the side one for Persona. I can't pick those up, right? No, those are just junk. Here we are, home sweet home. Oh, it's his home. That's why the music's Gadgeteer. The abode of Gadgeteers. We should be cautious. This was your home, Clement? Yeah, me, Stan, Murph, built this place. Enough yakking. Let's get this over with. Uh-oh. He is a rogue, after all. Oh, they locked him out. Now with this figure, this is horrible. The door's still locked. How be? This is some security system. Why don't we just blow up the doors? Not a good idea. The only reason the defense guns aren't chewing us up out here yet is because I'm here. Direct fire will turn them on, no matter who's out here. What do you suggest then? Well, I can jimmy this door open, but I've got to find some stuff though. I need a burner and a projector to use with the regulator. That ought to do it. As you say. Right, let's get out of here before we're seen. Burner, projector. In the shed? No, it's locked too. Got the regulator. I just need to find the other two parts then. Okay, so he needs a couple parts to put together some sort of fancy lockpick. Alright, that'll work. Persona 2 Innocent Sin didn't come out in English until the PSP. The UK didn't get any Persona until 3. Really? It's so weird the way they decide to release some games and then they don't in the other. The amount of RPGs we didn't get in PAL territories is miserable, I can tell. We only got half of the Persona 2 games, what a mess. Where you're at, Neo, really? Only half? You put half though, like, barely half? I don't think Atlas really did any publishing PAL territories at the time. That's a shame too. Atlas, one of my favorite, they were one of my favorite companies during the like PS1, PS2 era. A lot of the games I owned between the PS2, PS1, and Xbox, the original Xbox era, was Atlas games. I pretty much would see them I was like how most people are with Square Enix. Atlas would publish a game and I'd go after it. I just didn't know much about the Shin Megami games just didn't interest me at the time. I remember that. I always just skipped them over. Multiple versions of Persona 2, only half were in English. British publisher Ghostlight published it, which is why you got 3. Yeah, like here, Front Mission, like with the Front Mission series, I remember Front Mission 3 almost did not release in the US. They just barely met their export goals. Barely. They just barely met the monetary goal that they had set aside to export it. You did get Front Mission 3? Yeah. I remember it almost got canceled. I remember as a kid, I was very sad because I kept up with Front Mission, and then I remember them stating that they might not be able to release it. I think it was about 8 months before it came out. They were like, it might not make, like all the articles in the magazines were saying, oh, it might not release in the US because they're not meeting their financial goal. And it just barely eked around the corner. It got out, and it did come to the US. I don't think it did real well, but boy, I was so excited. I rushed out day one to go get it. I was so excited. My friend beat me to it by a full day. They got it that night, the night that it came out. I wasn't allowed to go to the launch of it. couldn't find a place anyway locally, but I remember they were playing it. No, but I did get it that next morning. I went and got it. The Persona series started off as a spin-off of the... Right, you have told me that Megami Tensei games, which never came out outside of Japan, and now Persona has its spin-offs of its own, which is kind of funny. So, Persona is a spin-off of an original series that spawned more spin-offs, which is kind of spawning more spin-offs. I mean, their newest game... The newest game's a tactical game, isn't it? Like, they completely changed... Or is it out yet? I don't remember. I remember seeing that they were going to do like a tactical based game. No, Persona is a spinoff of... Oh, that's right, because you said Shin was first. Then Megami is next. Then Persona. So, Persona is a spinoff of another spinoff. Oh, Neo, I'm so confused now. Maybe that's why I just never got into the series, because I could never tell where to start. I would just lose track of where I was supposed to start those games, so I just didn't bother. Oh, come on, leave me alone. Oh, Harv, you can't dodge anything. Normally you can dodge in this game. If you have Stinger or Windleaf as your leader, you can dodge pretty much every single match, but not this team. This team doesn't have anyone good. Nobody in this team can dodge. That's the only problem with this team. So you're forced to sit here and do this over and over. There's nothing I have that can just knock them out, right? That's the worst part. These enemies are annoying because I can't do any physical damage. I don't even care about the criticals because I can't do anything. I'm just skipping his turn. I guess you can throw daggers. Those aren't too bad. I'm just at a point now where, like, the battles in this game are boring. I just want to see the story. Most of the teams are maxed out. Not that the battles were particularly interesting anyway. Yeah, Harv doesn't even get XP. Zero's right there on the verge of not getting XP. At least status effects do not stick around. I do enjoy that. They wear off almost immediately. Persona 5 Tactica is a spin-off of Persona 5, right? That's what I was thinking, that the new tactical game was a different direction that they're trying out. They are trying all kinds of new things. I don't blame them for trying a new thing. Oh, I only got one rogue over there. Well, hopefully that'll be enough. It's the archers that we're most worried about. I was hoping that we'd get 2 flanks of rogues. Go rogue! Get a couple of them. Get a couple of them. Yeah, keep those guys busy. Oh, he tried. That one rogue did try. Oh, those shooters are so mean. That's why I have to put the armor thing up most of the time. I'm actually shocked that the Berserker made it there. By sheer will of force, that Berserker made it. Ah, we had a cannon back there. Easy, easy. Good, good, good. Token. Tokens. Ooh, boss fight. There's what we were looking for. I was hoping we'd make the boss fight today. Come on. Come on, give boss fight. Who is Calliope? Uh-oh. What does the muse do to us? Yep, chief of all the muses. Uses her poetic elegance to debuff her foes. Nullifies opposing units' healing. Reduces opposing units' speed. Oh, they were shifty. I was going to say we could put flying rogues. They won't make it. Not with those guys. They might make it from this side, though. Hold on. A flying rogue might make it through this portion right over here. But I do feel that the rest of the team should deploy over here. Go through the front, because they're trapped where they're at. We can weed out all of these guys and take our time getting there. That's not a problem. But if we can keep the boss lady busy. Yeah, if you've got flying rogues to deploy, you can put them up here. Rogues and flying rogues to take her out on the top corner. Over here, we go with the standard formation. That should be good enough. I would not deploy. The southern one's going to have archers. This is just going to be a pain down there. There's nothing for us in that region. Like I said, a small group of rogues might be able to enter in from the side and snipe the hero, or at least keep her busy until the bulk of the forces. Zymar will be the leader, and there we go. Yeah, focus on that as your leader. Don't look at, that's why I'm not even going to zoom the screen in. This is for if you've got flying rogues. Other words, you can ignore it. Yep. Focus on Zymar, where they've placed. That's a good starting position for us. I'm going to buff this area, probably. I'm actually going to leave it that way on break so that you all see that that's the best place to deploy. That'll work. That'll work. The 2 has a fan translation patch already? Really? For the PS1? Why'd I get a bonk? Carrot! Hey! Hello? What's Carrot doing? How's Mama Carrots? Welcome in, Carrots. Hope you're having a good day, friend. Yeah, I saw you and Joe playing Played Up last. What was that, a few nights ago? It was amazing. That was good fun. I knew it's in the works, I just didn't know if it was finished. Oh. There's a couple fan-translated games that I want to play, like Destiny of an Emperor 2. Hysteric was telling me about that one. Well, it's not called Destiny of an Emperor 2, I don't believe, but it's basically the second Destiny of an Emperor, and I want to play that. Really want to play that. I know I need to play a few of them. There's a couple really good ones that I need to get into. Eating rice. Oh, I could go for a big bowl of rice. I was thinking of getting sushi later, actually. Well, after work today, I'll be actually fairly close to a place that serves it. By fairly close, I mean I've still got to go a good 8 or 9 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It's down the road from where I work, but yeah, I was thinking of getting rice. I was very tempted to go get some rice. Just some good old-fashioned rice. But rice and sushi, yeah, I want sushi. Love some sushi. There's a lot more to discover that didn't get released officially. True enough. I give them a lot of credit. I like the fan translations. I hope people keep doing that. And not get shut down by the parent companies who refuse for some reason to release the official translations or keep up with their IPs and just let their IPs sit in a vault somewhere and try to protect their intellectual rights without actually doing anything with it, you know. Yes. But welcome in. We are playing some Shadow Madness today. And we got Stream Raiders running. If anybody would like to indulge in Stream Raiders, that's going as well. We're trying to find out why this town's all missing. I think they caught the madness. Where's the part that we need? It wasn't in those 2 rooms. I think there's a place on the other side of town I've got to go. Yeah, it's back here. The mines? I missed it! Wow, I'm shocked. Oh no, pathway to a bog. I bet you both parts are out there. That would figure. No. Come on. I don't want to deal with any more random fights. Please. Oh, Gramital. What's the matter? All the parkway is down. What does that mean exactly? Means we're not going to be able to cross the Gubrus Park. Oh, are you serious? As a sword in the gut, there's no way across that swamp other than the parkway. How do we rectify this situation? We need to get into Stan and Murphy's place. The Master's control center. Oh, never mind. We can't find it up there. We've got to get into the other place first. Someone's got a lot of explaining to do. I would say I'm with you. But the problem is where do I find the other two parts to get in? I was in all the houses, I thought. Is there an upstairs to some of them? Maybe. Did I just miss some of the... Did I go in the big house? I didn't go in the big house. It's probably the big house. I bet you it's the bigger house. Have I? Have I what? Unfortunately, only would be safe for you to play on stream are the kids ones from the Game Boy Advance that are insanely overpriced and whatever. Yeah, I don't. I have no plans to stream those games. Maybe one day I'll play them on my own. I don't have any plans to stream them. I've seen them played. Like the Wonder Swan Digimon games that only have a translation thanks to fans, despite the fact that they are important to the story of the anime. Right, you did tell me about the ones that they made were incredibly important to the anime and then just relied on fan translation. Your avatar fell from the ladder and into the star. Oh yeah, there's a ladder that sometimes takes the AFK avatars and they drop into the star. I mean, sometimes I'm also childish enough to pick up people and throw them around into the stars. Where are you at? Like, sometimes I like to pick up... Neo's Giga just begs to be picked up and run about the map like this. The flying Giga. Yeet. Do you want to be eaten? There you go. You've been officially yeeted. You can change that, by the way, Carrots, anytime you want. It's in the avatar panel. Viv. Hello, Viv. I got to play in the snow today. You did? Lovely. Welcome in. How you doing, Viv? I hope well. You could probably play the original games. I could think of much that's bad in them except just demons. You made a derpy little snowman. I did too. I took a picture. What was that? Right before the snowstorm, Viv. I had to go to work, and I turned around and I looked at the snow and I said, I haven't built a snowman in ages. So really quick, like in 10 minutes, I made a snowman as fast as I could and took a picture of it. Mostly just to remember it snowed. This little derpy snowman. He's melted mostly now. The temperatures, finally, we're having a temperature break, finally. What is it now outside? 26. That's almost triple the temperature from this morning. That tells you how fast it's warming up. It was 3 times colder this morning. Well, some of the older games that were borderline teen games, they're just, the graphics are so muddy and old, there's nothing in them anymore. Maybe back then they were controversy around the game, but nowadays it's like, well, you can't even tell what's going on half the time. No real graphic violence or bad language. Mostly for the game, I'd worry about language. Worry about language or themes, hysteric. I've stayed away from those games due to the theme and the language. I couldn't make one, not enough snow, but there's a pile of snow I decorated and he's melting. Official snowman. We had a crazy snowstorm. Think it's finally calmed down? We had a frost? I guess that's what you would call it. Yeah, Carrot Nights. This Arctic blast, it came out over the lakes. It took all the cold air from the Great Lakes, and it went straight down into the valley. And I'm up on the mountains, so we got the worst of the wind. Everything froze solid this week. We had single digits like for 3 days straight. It's been single digits here. Fahrenheit, single digits. Negatives in the Celsius. So I'll admit I like cold air, but I'm kind of glad that it's going to be in the 30s today and that things are thawing out. It was quite taxing on our oil supply to have to run the heaters at full blast. Early games are no darker than a lot of RPGs, I think. I don't know. I'll look into it. It was on a personal thing though, Hysteric. I don't go into it too often, but I'm fairly religious, so for me, games that deal with those aspects I tend to avoid. This game even pushes it, but I think it's goofy enough that it's not a serious dive into those issues, so I don't really pay it much mind. I'm playing it because the characters are goofy. You'll see me skip dialogue in this from time to time just because I don't want to read it. I guess that's what you would call it, Mister. I have nothing against anyone of any religion, but for my own, what would you call it, mental well-being. There's certain things that I don't like to read aloud, and I know that game features several numbers and, what would you call it, imagery. There's certain things in there that under religious context, I wouldn't want to read aloud. How about that? I've screened it enough to know that I'm probably not, I can safely say it's not going to show up on our stream. There's some imagery in the game as well that bothers me, so I probably won't stream it. Not interested enough in the game series anyway. Even from a gameplay point of view, it's interesting, but it's too complicated for me, if I'm being quite honest. I'm smart, but certain things go way beyond. I've seen some people play it, and I don't have the patience, I guess. ADD would kick in way too much in that game. I'd never finish it. It's going to rain all this week. Yeah. We're supposed to get a little rain. You're up on the mountains as well. You're probably in the same mountain chain that I am then, Carrots, right? Are you on the East Coast? I didn't know that. Well, if you're on the East Coast, yeah, you're probably in the same mountain chain as I am. Real talk, you know Jack Frost, right? If you lick Jack Frost, would your tongue stick? Like his body temperature is lower in Jack Frost's lore, so your tongue would just stick to him? Yeah, but no, probably, maybe. Viv, where do you come up with these questions? He's not a metal rod, I don't think, so I don't think he'd stick to him. For that matter, I don't believe so. Yeah, but as much as I like this game even, there's certain religious things you'll see me skip over or replace the words. Just because I don't feel like reading them out loud. Of course, there's minor language. Nothing too harsh in this game, but there's some minor language I have to skip over as well. I'm going to go into that house in a little bit. I was just getting caught up with chat. If you're new to our stream here, I do way more talking than I do playing video games. That's why Chatty is always in the tags. So I apologize. If you're looking for a Let's Play, I don't really do those. My streams are very broken up by chat, dialogue, playing other video games, stream raiders. I don't feel they're any more complex than anything you've played. Well, maybe not. Maybe I have played as... The way I've seen other people play it, though, I feel like there's so much going on. Pokemon is far more... Yeah, but that's the... Not a great choice, Neo. I gave up on all the modern-day Pokemon for that reason. Too much. I get way too distracted in Pokemon games, and I feel very overwhelmed. I know they're kids' games, but they overwhelm me in the amount of stuff that they want me to do. I just want to play the story, and the amount of work that you have to do to put together a team that works. It's just... I get very easily overwhelmed by it. The old Pokemons? Even the old ones? Nah, the old ones. I mean, I guess Blue and Red could be rough, but it was just build up a... My starter Pokemon won almost 90% of my fights. There was like 2 fights that I think that the Blastoise didn't get to do anything in. Maybe. 2 gyms, that's it. I think there were 2 total gyms where he wasn't very useful. The rest of the time, he pretty much one-shot everything I came across. Well, Squirtle. But, by the end of the game, he's Blastoise. Blastoise and Squirtle being my 2 favorites. I love Squirtle. I love Squirtle so much. I think you mean Charizard. No, you like Charizard. I was interested to find that out when you posted that in Discord, because that's your favorite, right? That's your favorite one, because you played Red. I love Squirtle and Blastoise. Blastoise is such a tank. Meaty. I turned Blastoise into a uber tank, and he had Ice Beam. I think it was Ice Beam. I remember he had a great selection of moves. By the end of the game, I had a rock move, an ice move. Oh, what was the other one? He had some physical attack, of course, and then his main water one was, I think, one of the hydro cannons. Yeah, he was lethal. I had him all trained up, gave him all the candies, maxed out all his stats as best as I could. Probably wasted half the candy. Fair point, Neo, fair point. You can make most, in any video game, you can make the main character probably overpowered. That is a fair point. But that's what I mean, like, I don't remember the original Pokemon being difficult. Like, do people consider the original Pokemon, because it's fairly rock, paper, scissors, or it was pretty obvious. If you have a water Pokemon, don't use it against electric, because water and electric don't mix. Fire hurts plants. Most of it was just real basic knowledge. I'm sure you could get in depth into it. Really? It's considered one of the hardest of the whole series. I don't know. I just never put enough thought into it, I guess, Neo. Yeah, I mean, it took many, many, many hours to beat it because I got carried away grinding my team, but I didn't even hardly adjust my team. Most of the Pokemon that I picked up in the first hour of the game made it all the way to the end of the game. And I'm the exact opposite. I feel like the newer games are just too much. There's too much going on. Maybe they are easier, but there's too much going on. I can't keep track of everything in the newer games. Sword and Shield, the last Pokemon game that I beat and I felt really good about was Sword. I beat it, but it was a struggle. Like, it took all of my concentration to beat it, and I did get through it, and I enjoyed it. The story was pretty fun. A little weak at the end. I thought it was a little bit of an anticlimactic end, but it wasn't bad. The other 2 games that came out, I just couldn't get into them. Oof. Just could not get into them. I couldn't finish them. It would have been nice to finish them, but I just couldn't do it. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll do like a community challenge. We'll do Pokemon and we'll try to get through them all again. Low hill all. That's what I need. Alright, we're all healed up. No status effects. Yeah, everybody's pretty well healed up. They're fine. We'll go into this little house at least next. People don't like Sword and Shield because you beat them in 2 hours without even trying. See, Sword gave me, like, Sword and Shield, I had to grind a good bit, but I enjoyed them. I liked Sword. Maybe that's why I always hear bad things about Sword, and I'm like, oh, I liked it. If I hadn't already beat it and didn't want to delete my file, I'd probably play it again. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't think of really anything. The tower at the end of the game? That was the only thing I had trouble with. Was going up the tower at the end of the game, the post-game content. Yeah. Well, it's about break time here. I'm probably going to go for another 30 minutes or so anyway. I'm going to take a real quick break, everyone. I need to use the facilities. Then we'll continue our conversation in the story. I would like to at least get to a stop point in this town here. So we're going to take a short break. Everyone enjoys. I'm probably going to go to bed. Good night. Oh, it's really late for you, Hysteric. I was shocked to see you here as long as you were. You really are in some jet lag. Please, go get rest. everybody, Hysterical will be back to streaming. They're saying probably some point next week, so give them a follow. I'm going to give you another shout out. One of my favorite retro streamers. Looking forward to you returning. But yes, sleep well. Thank you for joining us as long as you have. No one needs to grind. You just use 1 XP candy. I will say at the end of the game when oh my gosh, the amount of XP candy. I will admit, that was pretty broken. No, at the end of the game I did. I will admit, I didn't think about that. At the end of the game, I had so much XP candy. I was taking like brand new hatches and they were just going straight to 100. I didn't even have to grind anymore at the end of the game. Oh, hey, I wonder what this Pokemon would be like at level 100. Stuffs a bunch of candy in it. Poof, level 100. I will admit that was pretty broken at the end of the game. All right, I will be back in a minute. You all continue to play some Stream Raiders.
Believe your own hype that much? I am the hype!
Stan wanted to use a lot of their points. What a way to be welcome back. Loud horn. Thank you for the emote, cheers. Right back. You get XP candies early in the game. Yeah, I didn't even use any of them. Thank you for the welcome back. Red and blue are some of the far hardest games, and yellow is solidly considered the single hardest game in the entire series that isn't a spin-off. Interesting. I didn't know that. I had no idea that the original Pokemon were considered so difficult. I just never looked at them that way. It's always nice to hear different perspectives of video gamers. Then again, I'm strange. Some games I have a hard time with, and some I don't. Like, you all see me play World of Warships Legends. Like, that game just clicked for me, probably because I like ships so much, but some people have a really hard time navigating it. To each their own. This is the inn. Well, that's a good place to save at. That's good. Oh, no, not again. What's wrong? Look, don't stay here. Run while you can, Clement, and take these, whatever they are, with you. Ain't gonna happen. Well, these colors don't run. Get me. Oh, be pig-headed then, I warned you. Not all of us are unreasonable, madam. What is the matter? Stanley and Murphy, that's what. They've lost their minds. The Gadgeteers can be affected by the madness. That's right. We'll do what we can to help. Well, if you ask me, a mercy killing would be the best for them. Oh, now hold on. Stan and Murphy are Gadgeteers. I can talk some sense into them, trust me. While you're at it, talk them into giving back my man and the rest that they've taken. They have been abducting people. Yes, they have. And they'd have taken me, except that they want me to fool people into staying at the inn. Did it once. They came in. They took them in the night. So horrible. I decided that, no matter what, I wouldn't do it again. Here we are. Oh, well, we're tougher than most, and we'll be ready for them if they come. I hope so. Is it going to let me save? So you're going to risk it. I won't charge you. Be unfair, after all. Charging someone to go to their death. Stay the night. The scary place. Sure, why not? I would like it if it would save before that, but we'll see. We do get our refresh through sleep. We do get a save. It's probably as soon as we walk out the door then. Mysteries abound. Let's see, I was 34, 34, 34, 35, 15. I don't want to save too far over it, just in case something were to happen. Let's see, that's fine. That's really old. 20, yeah. She's approaching 40 hours. Most people beat this game in 40 hours. less than 40 hours. That's alright. They also aren't streaming it. Oh, a few more seconds. We'll do Stream Raiders. Most SMT games don't really have that much going on with them in complexity. The battles are pretty straightforward. You kind of need to buff, debuff skills to not struggle, but that's kind of it. Interesting. Stream Raiders. I'm going to get that over. We might run a quick one after this one. We'll see. Did I get some rogues? I got a couple. I was really hoping to see like a flock of flying rogues. I wonder if I should rush them. No, I'll haste this group. They're all stationary in here, and there's no shooters on that side. I want this group to get in there as fast as possible. Just hope enough of them survive the explosions. Did we lose a couple? We did. Those guys exploding are so mean. I figured if the front's distracted, they won't come to the aid of the hero. No, the harpies, why are you moving? See if we can take those harpies out at ranged, hopefully. Yes! Get to the hero. They're doomed if we get to the hero. Because mine does extra damage, I think. One of them does extra damage. Yeah, good. Yeah, we don't even have to worry about that boss's special ability that way. That's what I was hoping for. Nicely done. We just flew right over those scorpions, too. Well, now I know that works. Just bypass that hero. That was great. Perfect. Yeah, we could do a short. Oh, look, the blue box is up top. Oh, no, it's here, too. Yeah, but I kind of want to get this. We'll go north and then down through this and then connect here to get to the blue box. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll make that the last battle. Yeah, we can make that the last battle. Oh, the confetti cannons. Enemies will be revealed over time. Okay. Don't know where they're gonna. I heard one. Lower corner. 5. Lower corner. Who do I want to put in? Got a lot of stuff that needs levels. Revealed over time. I think I'll put a Lancer in over here on the corner. That'll work. I like the way the Lancer looks. It's cool. I'm trying to level it. There you go. Get one extra battle. Got a spare battle. And in my traditions, I always let you all deploy wherever you want on the last fight if we do a bonus fight like that. So I'm not going to make any battle plans for it while I focus on this. A little part. We did save. I want to see what happens next. No? We didn't get attacked. Oh, what is this? What is this? Stretch. I shall stretch. Thank you, Felicia. How you doing? Welcome in. And I'll hydrate. The stretch is always good, though. It's always good to stretch. I could use a drink. Be nice. I'm a very positive person. I try to always have a positive outlook on life. And I try to pass that on to others as best as I can. And I think overall I'm a very chipper person to be around. Thank you, Felicia. It's always good, nice to say something nice about yourself. Look to complex. You're looking on the surface, but it really isn't. You could talk to the enemy as long as it's verbal. Try to persuade it. And the best enemy's personality, but it's really just mostly trying to fail and good luck. Yeah. Well, for me, Neo, it's just not my kind of game. I'm glad you like it. And I've got nothing against the game. It's just not, it's not something I'm ever going to play. So, indeed. It's definitely never going to be on stream. And I highly, highly doubt with the list of video games that I have to play, that's not anywhere on my registered list of games that I would ever be persuaded to play. How about that? Now for me to wake up routine. Go and wake up, Felicia. Thank you for the alert. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Well, those two didn't attack us when we came out. I thought they'd be. Wait a minute, what's this door? Let me in. Oh, that's not... The door's there. They didn't show up. Oh, maybe the first time is just so that you can save? Because we really can't do anything besides this. This is it. I have to confront them, I'm pretty sure. We can't do anything. No? Is it random? Nope. They're not interested in us, lady. We'll exit the building, see if anything changed out here. No. Ah. Yeah, because I've only got the regulator. Oh, I think she has the other 2 items I need. I'm pretty sure she has the other 2 items. Hmm. 3's the charm. What does it keep staying here? Maybe it's something I know. No? No? Maybe? It just says this again. I would have expected a scene to go. Nothing. Might have done something wrong. Maybe I didn't check one of the rooms? Perhaps there was this place that I did not check. It's interesting. Maybe it wasn't here. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's go and talk. Maybe we had to stay there and then talk to the other NPCs. Do you think something happened? Maybe. Oh, please. I don't want to do random battle. Just saying that the thing is being too complex. Well, I'm glad to know that. For me, it is what I'm trying to say, Neo. Yeah, I'm not trying to like argue any other point. It's probably not complex. Just for me, it is. Why can I never get to this? There it is. Boy, it takes forever to get to that. It's like the only thing I've got right now that hurts them, though. And these guys are annoying. They're not hard, just annoying. I really do play. Be nice to get through it faster. They're basically immune to every other spell I have. Way too many hit points, too. Jeez, please. Come on. There we go. Levy's place. I don't know if we talked to him. Do you perhaps... Is it hidden in your house and I just didn't find it? You guys must be charmed. It's possible. Staying safe. I see. Oh, you know it. Hey, Levy, you work on projectors, right? I did, until I got fired. Oh, good, he does have it. Got a spare harmonic linger. It's a little finicky, but yes. Let me have it, I've got a plan. Say no more, just leave me out of it. Levy, I know it. Last plan of yours I helped on got me suspended for 3 days. Can I help it that you got caught? Now hand over the projector. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I need one more item. So it is talking. Alright, you stay at the hotel. It triggers more dialogue because the day goes by. I get it. You have to wait for the day to go by and then you go back and visit the survivors. Oh no, I already got the one from here. It's the other house, right? One of their houses, I'd imagine. Please? No, there's nobody here. Where's the other person left? Game, could you just not? And this dude won't give us anything, right? No, I can't even talk to him again, I don't think. No, it's like he doesn't even exist. Okay, never mind. Crazy. What about this place? Yeah, here we go. We didn't come back here. That's what we missed. Good to see you guys. Hey, Andy, keeping low profile. You better believe it. I'm not going back to that cell. With luck, you won't have to. So, Andy, what did they put you in there for anyway? I refused to work in the shop. They need me around, so they didn't kill me. Guess they figured a few days in the cell would make me shape up. Were they right? Oh, well. I was getting pretty hungry, but I fought them. That's the spirit, lad. Say, Andy, have you got a tri-burner or harmonic projector? Gnomic spanner, maybe? No? My spanner's broke. I don't own a projector, and I've got a dual burner, though. That'll do. Give it to me. Give it to you? What do I look like, a charity? Andy, if it weren't for me, you'd be fighting cockroaches for crumbs in that cell. Right. Here, don't break it. Craig's honor. Come on, boys. There we go. There we go. That's right. I need to get that last thing. Please, 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 just make it there without an aggro. This part took way longer than I wanted it to. Now I can get in. Okay, here goes. Let's meet his friends. Friends. I said, here's goes. It's not working. Oh, come on, baby. You're making me look dumb here. Clement needs a new pair of goggles. I still have the touch. Third time was the charm. We'd better hurry. Someone's bound to notice this. Right. Oh. I definitely don't... Where does that go? It's not a good idea to ride a conveyor belt. We just can't go over it, right? This isn't gonna end well. You might be able to run across it, maybe. That's weird. Well, at least it didn't put us into any kind of machinery. There's a portal there. What's this device? Anything interesting? Oh, okay, so we don't need to run across it, because this just would come over here anyway. Not what we needed. Where's this go? I knew there was a teleporter. I was like, that's a teleporter. Hey, there's a red button. I know, I'm thinking of pushing it. It's the debate always. You see the red button, it's too eager to push it. I think I have to be him? No? I thought maybe I had to be him. It wouldn't let me push it the first time, so I was like, Oh, wait! Well, that's disappointing. Nothing happened. Mission control. There they are. Oh, they're dark gadgeteers. Ah, Clement. And his little friends, too. Alright, you two, this ends now. Oh, this is delicious. You telling us what to do? I love it. Forgetting your place, Pro. It is we who dictates terms, not you. Let things change. Get smart. Give up while you're able. Clement, this is silly. Don't you see what's going on? Holcomb's going to win, Clement. The Magi are running out of time. I heard it's a no. You talk of being smart. Take your own advice. Join us. We'll reprogram the robot and take the Mage Warrior to Holcomb on the end of a stick. It'll be glorious. Stan, love, this is your last chance, guys. Stand down. Asking you as a friend. Too late for that one. You've been naughty. Time for punishment. Oh, they sadly fell to the madness. They have totally fallen for the madness. Gadgeteers. Electric. Oh, they're gonna go right for him. Stop them. And they have a summons. Oh, well, that's gonna hurt a little bit. I haven't seen an enemy with a summons in a while. Oh, no, it's not a summons. It's just a special. I think the other one's immune to it. Oh, they're tied together? It wasn't two guys. They were tied together. Just one boss. Well, that made it easy. I do feel bad, Clement. I just took out two of my oldest friends. Oh, it's sad. He had to. They were, like, bad. We tried. I offer my deepest sympathies. They were beyond help. There was no other choice. We did what we had to. Did we? I can't help but wonder. Clement, we'll understand if you want to remain here to mourn. No, this just got really personal. You guys are out to settle that score with Holcomb. I'm with you all the way. Holcomb's a dead man, that's all. Anyone who says otherwise, they're dead too. With quickness, count on it. That's all there is to be said. This'll put the parkway up. We're out of here. Let's go. He went up a level, learned some new ammo shots. I think we needed him at point for that, right? No, I want the magic. Oh, we picked up all that garbage. There. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. That has all kinds of good defenses on it. Hello, Chase. How you doing? Oh. How are you doing, friend? The storehouse. I don't need arrows. Don't care about the arrows. Don't need the junk. Got too much of that already. That was sad. Couldn't save their friends. They were... What? It's a car! Ah, they didn't have Speedy upon it. Speedy. My baby. What are you referring to? The horse's carriage there. Are you blind? Oh, the vehicle. This is quick. Quick! Ah, this baby does 0 to 40 in under 2 minutes. She's fast enough for you, old man. I see. I plan on entering the Grand Prix with this here vehicle, entering and winning. Such events will not transpire if we do not. Blah, 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 blah. I get it. Mission, mission, mission. Come on. Bye, Speedy. I'd love it if we had that. Imagine we'd make so much more time around the game. Ah, that's stuff to sell. Well, at least we solved this town's plight. I think. That was just wires. Righto. Oh, wait. Can we... Oh, the first button stopped. So it's funny it said do not stop, but the first button is actually what stops the conveyor. Can I use the shop now? That would be nice. Wonder if we can we go to the store? Now that there's no more bad guys, maybe they let us come to the store and use it. I'd like that. I don't hear aggro anymore. Thank goodness. This should just be another town now. That's why I didn't want to spend any money in the other side town. I knew this one was a town eventually that we would get to use. Wow, you guys are pretty stout still. Could use some new gear. Could we? Could sell some gear. I think the skirmish stuff is like really out of date. Oh, the gauntlets are definitely out of date. 80. Yeah, Undeshi armor. Can get rid of the armor. The Undeshi stuff is... I don't think it's any viable anymore. They do have a scythe. And a sword. Bull razor. No other stats on it, though. Sentry. It's kind of in between the two. I thought it was better stuff here. Trooper. No, it's actually like a chapter behind. Oh, well, that's sad. I don't even think the scythe is good. No, it isn't. That's nowhere near as good as ours. Oh, what's that? Can sell the Undeshi. We don't need that anymore. Where's the other store? I have a chunk I gotta sell. Oh, that dude. Is he still crazy? Maybe the other guy's not crazy anymore and he'll talk to us. Where's his shop? The curio shop. Are you still crazy? Oh, good, the ladies. Hello there. Welcome to Gubrith Mercantile, our grand reopening. Yeah, she took it over. The husband's no longer in charge. Good, good. Seeing if there's any dumb thing. Yeah, I don't need that. The ones that change your stats are just, oh boy, bat milk. Here's the bat milk you were talking about. Basket. That's what we picked up that had all our spaces. Gone. Wanted to get that before our adventure continues. Nice. What do you sell here? Nah, some of the stores have the like permanent items. You know, don't need that. Nicely done. Alright. Well, we will have to cross the bog to get back to the main area. At some point, I'd like to play off the Wonder Swan. I want to see you stream the Wonder Swan. That would be cool. The party is refreshed. That's probably where we'll have to save it. I was hoping to make a little bit more progress. I got tied down with the fights. Too many fights. Where's the team at? No, it moved me all the way around the circle. There we go. We saved at the new Gubrith Inn. 36 hours. 46 minutes. Wow. We've been playing it a while. Alright, how are you all looking on Stream Raiders? Otherwise, I have to be over the Discord. And yes, the game audio has issues with OBS and not the capture. Why would it mess up inside OBS? It's not due to the capture. I mean, the sound for us is all handled. I guess I could see that. The capture card mostly captures sounds pretty well. There's been a few games. The Dreamcast has some issues with sound you have to play with. I hope it's fixed. Well, I hope so too. I'd like to see it. Yeah, you had said a while back you'd play Digimon on that other, and I wanted to see that. I look forward to it. Would be fun. It's our last fight if anybody wants to join in Stream Raiders. It's like a last call. Last call to see if we get through it. Because I think most people are wrapping up. What do we got? 5 minutes? I'll probably run it here in a bit. I'm sure we'll be fine, right? Let's look over. Look it over at the Stream Raiders. Yeah, there we go. Got it up and running. Couple minutes. Just waiting to see who drops in there. Then I'll figure out where we're going to leave off for the day. It's a Monday. I think Carrot's streaming, aren't they? Oh, Carrot's is on? That would be nice. I need a place to go. I didn't have anyone on earlier. Maybe I do now. That sounds fun. Let me look at the board for streamers. I have to switch over there. Oh, we got a big vampire. Right, they've got their own little team. They're going to try to hold that line over there. Wow, there's a lot more guys deployed in here than I thought. Yeah, look at the spawn. Oh no, that's a lot of shooters. Oh, that is an immense amount of shooters. Did we get some armor? Yeah, we did. We have a couple tanks. Wow, that's a lot of... That is a lot of armor. Tank, tank, tank. I'm really tempted to just stick it up there in the corner. This is supposed to be a one skull. Really? I wouldn't have known that from the amount of enemies we're about to engage in. I guess they are low level. Alright, I'm gonna wait a bit. I'll wait a bit. I'll wait out the full mount. Maybe I get a couple more units. That's a pretty close fight. Hopefully your work's going well, Joe. I love your dancing emote. Oh, it's a good stretch here. And then I need to get off, get some food. I don't know if I'll be on tonight. It'll depend. It will depend. I might be. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be too long of a day. I think everything's pretty well taken care of from the weekend. But I'll do a test stream. And a date yet for me to define. To see if the audio works and if the OBS does it. Well, if you ever need help, Neo, let me know. I'll try to show up so that I can help you test it. Because I know that's frustrating to do a test stream. You've got to have somebody in the room to let you know if it's working. Yeah, DM me before you do it. I'll gladly hop on and at least help you so I can tell you if I can hear it and see what your bandwidth is. Not an issue. Most of our team in this game is all maxed out now. We have some of the best armor in the game. Yeah, Zero's probably like... I think they're like... Yep, that next level is probably their last. Clement's behind because we just got him. He's probably got another 3 or 4 levels. Zero's done. The other team has 2 people done as well. It's just the new characters that you pick up late in the game that are still there. You want a barbarian or a centurion? Probably a centurion. You see there's a lot of shooters and flyers. Need somebody to check the audio because last time I tried to capture audio from the handheld, I only realized that no one had the audio when the stream ended. Yeah, see, that's, like I said, just DM me. Before you go live. Right, yeah, I will totally show up. I mean, I can even make an announcement in the Discord for you. I'll tell everybody to show up so that we can have a couple people in there to test it. Not an issue. I mean, I'm at work in the middle of the day, obviously, so you'd have to do it in the evening. If you do it in the evenings, really, really early morning or late in the evening, I can definitely be there. Middle of the day, I'll be at work. Shouldn't be much longer now. Minute. Got a minute. Let's see what we've got down here. Good armor. Yeah, I was going to say, because these shooters worry me the most. It's the shooters, the harpies. At level 1, I don't think they're too bad, but they do explode, basically. They always take out lower level units. Looks like, I think we're going to have this. I think. Shouldn't be too much problem. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 16 seconds. 15 seconds. Should I haste or should I put the melee up? Armor? There's a couple good armor units. If I could keep the armor alive long enough, then maybe the explodey dudes won't do as much. I put a Lancer in because I knew there'd be flyers, but the northern team's going to hold them back only for so long. Oh, that's sad. If they could have gotten another vampire up there, it'd have been alright. Yeah, these shooters are so unfair. That's why you have to have big, heavy armor blocks to deal with them. Those guys are hasted or something. Jeez, they're quick. Quick ogres. Oh, they got shot down, though. Nice. We're gonna make it. Thanks to the vampires. Yeah, the vampire in the upper corner, thank you. You held them back long enough for us to rally a win out of that. Very nice, very nice. Who was that up there? Look at them. Nicely done. Good win. Fumbles my phone. No! I'm trying to watch the battle. I'm trying to watch the battle and I droop my phone. I've done it. I actually have done that before. Yay, we win. We win. We win. Alright, I have to get off to work. Well, I'm going to go in. I'm actually going to have dinner. Then I'm going to go. So, we're going to go and hang out with... We check to be sure. But there. Yeah, we'll go see Carrot. I've been doing that on Mondays. It's one of the, like, we got a good place to go and raid. Why not? I like visiting here. All right, they're playing Paper Mario. So it's a good RPG, goes in line with what we were playing. So you all have a good time over there. Be safe. Have a good start to your week. I will give you the raid warning because they are an 18+ channel. So if you don't want to hear cursing or adult language, you'll have to leave the raid. Otherwise, you can go along with us. Meet Carrots. They're wonderful. And they're playing Paper Mario. I think, is it? I wonder if it's the new one. Yeah, they're playing one of the Paper Marios. Let me check on them real quick. Is that the new one? I think it's on the Switch. I haven't seen Paper Mario in a long time. I love Mario RPG and Paper Mario, both great games. Love them. Would like probably one of the few Nintendo games I'll actually stream at some point. There's your raid emotes. All right. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. It was a lovely time. Didn't make as much progress as I was hoping, but we're almost there. To the point, like, it's like endgame. As soon as this team gets back to the Magi Temple, then it's basically the end of the game. So it'll move pretty quick after that. Next time we're going to stream this, if you're interested in Shadow Madness, will be Wednesday morning. Tomorrow night will be card night. We'll be doing some Magic the Gathering, maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh! Tomorrow night, and then the other. I might stream later this evening, but it just really depends on work anymore. Mondays have been off and on. Sometimes I get home on time, and sometimes I don't. If I do, I'll make an announcement in the Discord. Other than that, take care. Have a safe beginning to your week, and enjoy your time with Carrots.